Greetings, my Hive brethren. Rodamon here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi, Birth of a Hive, episode 112. Recap of the rules and goals are here. Last episode, we were Meitou hunting with the swarm out here. It went mostly well, except for crippled Beep. Yes, I crippled Beep. But Beep has always wanted to become a bit of a cyber Beep, to be more like Queen. And I guess the result of the crippling allows that to happen. So, silver lining, I suppose. So here's what we're doing. We are going to tell... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Dak, so that I see when you are in trouble, I'm switching your squad into the swarm. Dak here is a pacifist. He literally doesn't even have weapons or armor. So it's not like I'm ever going to use him as combat. And he is running a leg down to Beep because he is our fastest runner. Dakatist, the limb delivery service. So here he goes. And we are going to continue our Meitou hunting. With or without a leg. I'm sure Dak will reach us in due time, but yeah, we're gonna keep going. So we're rallying back off this peninsula. We got the Meitou staff that we were looking for. I had a lot of comments, I think, that were made before they realized that I found the Desert Saber on Dazik. But I did have one other comment. This one actually came from a character in the series himself, Amridoc. Amridoc mentioned that it would be a kindness if, in celebration of nearing the end of this series, yes, we are nearing the end, I'm sure most of you already knew this, that we ate... Oh, excuse you, I don't want the recruit. I already got him. If we started eating something a little bit nicer, not just rice bowl after rice bowl. So, let's make some Gohan, I suppose. That's what I'm planning. So, Angel here is going to haul to food store and make Gohan. Gohan is green fruit and rice weed. It is a little bit more filling and more delicious than just rice bowls. And, yeah, this is what it looks like. A lot more nutrition. Triple the nutrition per slot. But because Amridoc suggested it, I'm going to have Amridoc, you are going to be responsible for hauling rice weed and green fruit to the kitchen. So that Angel can cook it quicker. Yep. Alright, so back over to making sure Dakatist is actually moving. Yes, he is indeed moving. He has a long way to go. It looks like, actually, we're getting attacked. I'm going to take a guess. Iron spiders? Yeah, iron spiders. And Beep, you... I'm going to set his job automatically to be close to Moro Oro. So that he doesn't ever not start running here. Alright, so it looks like we did a pretty good job. Green got way beat up. I'm sure a lot of other people got way beat up too. Let's get off this stupid peninsula, because this peninsula is full of iron spiders. Oh, and someone else fighting the iron spiders. Who was that? This spider is being killed by... I'd like to see who you are, but you're somehow in a tree or something? Looks maybe like a Garu? I can't even tell. What are you? You're just flailing about. Maybe a big thing? I just think you got xylem and floamed up that tree or something. I don't know what happened. That was wild to watch. Alright. let's get off of the Forbidden Island. Or Isle. It feels very forbidden. Do not like, do not want. Let's leave. I'm probably going to need to break camp again, just for some of the newer injuries. It looks like it's really just green, and then, of course, my blue dudes, blue being, you know, fog recruits, they're getting acid rained on, and that's not good for them. Their skin's burning off. Kind of an unfortunate thing to have happen. But yeah, I think like a two bed respite is probably enough. So let's drop 2 beds and yeah, you have building materials. Oh, so she's right now healing people. You know, like you should. Just some quick top-ups, because we're actually very, very close to where we need to be for the next fight. Where is Dak now? He was there. Wow, he moves. Holy moly. In the time it took us to leave the peninsula from here to here, he moved from here. Where is he? Spine can't to here. Holy moly. I mean, yeah, I know he was fast, but like this limb delivery service is like Uber Eats on crack. Well, he should be here, like, pretty soon. Let me just top everyone else up. All the people that were rained on. Alright, metal, 99, that's close enough. And I'll have you pack the bags. We do have plenty of food. That's fortunate. Sometimes I forget food, but this is going to be probably a little bit of a longer adventure, so food is good. And we are going to head down to this little village here. Who are you? Grass pirates. Yeah, they're really of no threat to me anymore. Oh, silly grass pirates. There's some combat going on over here. A bunch of the grass pirates getting beaked. None of my business. Hello, little village. Sweet, kind little village. What's going on up in here? Why would a village need such walls and defensive gates? Oh. You're all samurai. Yeah, see, the thing is... Why am I sneaking around? Oh, I'm not. I don't know how Troller Sauce got in there. But... You see, you are sworn enemies, so... Fishing Village UC. Fishing Village UC. Okay. Well, Fishing Village, you've been conquered? I guess no one's here, which is very odd. Maybe they're in the bar. You guys in the bar? Hello. Most of these guys are just drifters. Did I just kill... No, the plastic surgeon was UC. Anyone belonging to UC in here dies. I mean, that's just needs to happen. I like how Moral Oral's strut, like literally strutting. What's your deal, dude? Walk or run. All right. This shop guard is free trader. You know what? Free trader, you get to live. Show me your supplies. Show me your animals. I'm sure they have just bone dog, garu. Actually, that's not terrible. They're both pups, but I already have two. All right, well, we're on our way out. I'm not sure what's going on with the strutting moral oral. Oh, you know what? I know. I think I know. Oh, the guards wanted a little extra oomph. All right, fallen moral oral. I think he's trying to wait for Dak. But given... Where is Dak now? I don't even know where he is. Let's click over here. Dak, you are already... Yeah, you're very close. Not a very good swimmer you are, though. Let's check in on Amridoc and... Oops, that wasn't Amridoc. Amridoc and the Gohan. Yep, we are getting Gohan up. Alright, the caravan here doesn't have much to caravan. I'm going to have them roll in with the defenses so that, you know, if I'm attacked, we will be able to defend ourselves. I am picking some really big fights, so I'm going to roll the caravan all the way up into the keepers. Not be running a caravan because it's not really safe right now. We're going to, like, big war. I know. The size of the war. Big war. All right, Klein, you got food? Yes, you do. Good. Back to Moral Oral. And let's check out some of these other farming villages. That's what I wanted to do. Gonna just proceed a little slowly because I don't really like when the okay, yeah, map loads. All right, this farming village has a little secret, does it not? Let's take a look at this one. Oh, who are you guys? You are cultists. Moon Guardian cultists. Yep. Yes, you are. By the moons, bleed the filthy outlander. Okay. Well, by the moons, bleed you too. See, do I see your leader? I do not. I do see that you guys are getting dropped like, I don't know. I don't know what drops. Dropped like a barometer after a storm. I don't know. Grasp at straws here. Alright, so Dakitus decided to swim the gap. That's okay. At least he's not going to get fought swimming the gap. More or doing his strutting. So I have to find if they have a leader, or they do have a leader. That's not a hypothetical. Making sure that I think their leader's probably still indoors. And just let all of his little cultist folk die for him while he did not defend himself. You know, like any real leader, right? Are you trying to... I don't know what you're doing. Oh, because... There we go. It was on group walk, and he's trying to wait. Alright, so... who are we looking for? We're looking for someone named Preacher. Here's the Preacher. And let's attack all. Not a particularly tough fight. Preacher's kind of, as you can see, naked. But Preacher has a secret weapon, the Moon Cleaver, which I currently do not have room for. So, Preach. You were not a sworn enemy of ours, so I have to kill you with Queen. And Actually, you know, I don't even need to kill you. I'm just gonna pick you up. Seiko, you are going to... Who had moon cleavers? Someone specialize in moon cleavers and want a better one? I think this is our all Meitou squad, so I don't think anyone in this current squad needs the moon cleaver, but there are some people at home that might. So let's go ahead and bank that. Well, that was probably the easiest Meitou to grab. That's true in vanilla Kenshi. I mean, getting out here is maybe not the safest, easiest, but like that Meitou is not tough, as I'm sure you saw. A bunch of naked farmers with, you know, almost no armor is not going to be hard to dispatch, and the Meitou Moon Cleaver is ridiculously good. As you can see, its damage is absurd. It has a lot of armor penetration. It takes down robots pretty good. It's not great against animals, but given its crazy high damage, it's still great. Wow, there's a lot of Reavers and Blooded around here, aren't there? It'd be a real shame if someone, you know, killed them. Oh, you guys are Reaver slaves. I don't even feel good about killing you. We're supposed to be freeing slaves. I mean, I know I have to fight them, but if you guys survive... yeah, here we go. I'm gonna unlock your shackles. I don't think that they actually go free or anything, but I'm role-playing here. So, unlock your shackles. There. You guys are technically free. Oh, you're a slave too. And you're a slave. Alright, I do have Preacher on my back. I'm not sure why. Does he have a bounty? Oh yeah, he has a Shek bounty. I could just hand him over the Shek. I didn't want to just execute him. Alright, Reaper slave. Reaver slave, whatever you are. Stop resisting help. I don't know. Alright, let's see what they do. Discovered! Yes, I see you. Alright, well that's about enough of that. Let's follow more Oral. And, where are we going to go? We were going to go to Stobe's Garden. Or however you pronounce that. And Dak here is close enough. Yeah, look at him go. Wowee. Alright, Beep. You are going to get your limb. He ran across a continent for you. Alright. Limbs. It's just one leg, but it is a start. A start of the Cyberbeat tradition. So, Beep. Not only are you significantly faster now, because you were previously encumbered by that Paladin Cross, you're way faster. Alright, Dak. Your service has been noted. Let's get you here. Into the Keepers. And you are not going to stay close to Moral Aura. You are going to run back to the World's End. I think one of those slaves that I may have helped, it didn't join us, but there's a green dot there. Makes me think that it sort of, I don't know, became an ally? I don't know. This is the region of... I've always thought that this sort of looks like the Serenity. A little bit. Slightly. Surrounded by random barges and whatnot. I love the terrain. I love the loreless terrain. It's all you have to wander around and figure out what happened. And I kind of love that. Because it doesn't tell you. You have to discover from books and whatnot. Some games go to the approach of like, we're going to shove lore down your gullet, in your face, because you must understand what's going on. And it's like, I don't know. That, in my opinion, the average person in medieval times probably really didn't understand the politics of the day. Right? I mean, how much do you think a peasant from 1450 knew about the workings and the, challenge? Okay, so I digress a moment. Challenge of the undefeated. You've been defeated like 7 times, right? The berserkers are heading to my to the Iron Hive. They'll be smushed by the keepers here. But yeah, so in this game, likewise, the lore is not shoved in your face. Most people don't really truly know what's going on. When you overhear conversations in towns, they might actually talk about the deeds that you've done, not knowing that you're the one who even did them. They might hear that city was sacked or burned, right? Like, that's something that a peasant would hear about. A peasant would not hear about, there's a new alliance or whatever, but they would hear about burning cities. I mean, burning cities, that's big news. So, or the spread of the fog, or, so, yeah. And I gotta say, Kenshi gets it right. It doesn't push lore in your face. It allows you to discover it if you'd like. It's very nuanced and minimalistic and wonderful. Well, hello there. I'm going to go through and make sure that all of my warriors are on taunt. Oh yeah, Metal, you're a medic too. Okay. So here we are. This is, by my calculations, the last Meitou that I plan on... Oh, the second to last Meitou I plan on collecting. The last one is going to be the last fight. This one is... We are in the Ark. There's a lot of enemies in the Ark. I'm planning on sort of just sitting down here and seeing who I can draw out. Upstairs, if I can get a quick shot of upstairs. As you can see, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. They're not as well geared as Catlon's, headless horsemen of the apocalypse or whatever. They're, this isn't Ashland's difficulty. These guys are human. They die. They bleed. And Ron is like, let me at him. It's like, okay, Ron. Chill out. So the thing is, we could very quickly become numerically overrun here if we're not wise. And because we have attack slots on, that would be very, very irreversible. But these are also the arch nemeses of the Crab Queen. So this, a lot of the territory around here, as you can see, we have Crab Town and Crab Village. A lot of the places that we conquer around here, I believe we'll flip to the Crab Queen if given the chance. Meaning that we are strengthening our allies, much the way we did when we took out the Holy Nation and replaced them with Flotsam and the like. Alright, so what I want to do is, instead of just keep pushing in, I'd like to take a moment to have people heal up. Let's do a quick health assessment, making sure that if anyone is the brink of death... No, everyone's really, really good. I took a look. I had some scratches, but nothing that if I kept fighting I would risk my life about. Having a squad full of Meitou really does make a significant difference. What, Silvershade? What are you doing here, dude? Oh, there's also broken skeleton bandits that just wandered in. That are sort of, they think they're skeletons. They're wearing, this is, you know, they're wearing little skeleton masks. Skeleton masks are actually pretty decent armor for face masks. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up and heal. Force heal. Make sure these guys patch themselves up all the way. Where is... Dakotist is literally at Tengu's vault. That's pretty... Not a very good place for him to be. But he's still moving. I mean, the thing is, as long as he's not hit, no one's going to be able to catch him. Look at this poor guy. What are you doing here? We were healing here. Right. Nothing that I feel like I need to create to jump into bed for. They just keep coming and coming. This, unlike the Moon Preacher cult, is not a very easy Meitou to get. This is one of the harder ones. This is an Elder hard. Or Skin Bandits. I mean, Skin Bandits, I think, are one of the most difficult. But it's still pretty tough. Alright, up we go. Hello, everybody. We are here to liberate you of your lives. Now, if I could find... Where's their leader? I don't even know. They have a bunch of slaves that need liberating. I guess these guys are technically slavers. I never really thought of it that way, but technically. Well, here's the throne room. Oh, there's Valamon. Here he is. And he teleports away. But at least I know he's alive, and we'll find him again. So I'm going to have everyone regroup here and try to draw Valamon to me so that I can more easily not lose sight of him and kill him. Because he's the Meitou holder. Ah, here we go. Yes, and that's his Meitou blade. There. I've always kind of wanted to watch... Oh, Rage. Oh, yeah, we're inside right now. So someone like Rage is not going to be using the Exile Plank. I was going to say I wanted to watch him use the Exile Plank, but due to the fact that we're inside, a lot of our guys that have heavy, big two-handed weapons that have giant two-hander penalties, as you can see, they switch over to their sidearms because of the indoor penalty. So as you can see, Beep is doing the same thing. This is automatic. And this is by game design. Alright, you are chirping quite a lot. Let's focus on you. I'm trying not to lose sight of him so that I can, ouch. Oh no, that actually didn't hurt that bad. You got Rond. Man, he got shredded hard. Alright, well, Valamon, I'm gonna go pick you up. Let's have Queen rub some pheromones on your throne. Taildiv, are you okay? No, you're not okay. Taildiv decided to go downstairs and fight on the ramp. But Queen, let's have you put him down. Green. Alright. Green, pick up Preacher. We also need to take Valamon's weapon from him. Alright, I'm just sort of letting everyone run free and wild here. So I put him down. I switched who was holding him so that Queen could sit on the throne real quick. A false throne. bit of throw nonetheless. I don't think there's really anything to loot, per se. As you can see, all these weapon displays are pretty empty. Even if there was something to loot, what do I need at this point? I've got... Except for Hella needs to loot your... where are you? Are you in the floor? Oh, no. Alright, here's Velamon's Meitou Longblade. Hack Stopper. And Velamon himself is bountied by whom? United Cities? Well, obviously I'm not turning him into the United Cities, because there isn't United Cities anymore. I think it makes sense to try to free these slaves if they want to be freed. Because that's what the Queen does. These guys didn't want to be freed? I don't know. There's too many of them. So we freed a token amount. Man, they have a lot of little reavers. Alright, I freed a token amount. I could do that all day long. But, it's boring. She freed some slaves. Asterisk. Asterisk. Alright, let's head to Black Scratch. It's going to be a little bit easier to heal up there than staying around here. All follow Moral Oro, and Moral Oro take us to Black Scratch. Still a friendly city. Most cities now are friendly, mind you, because we've been liberating them. Deadhive. We're going to follow you instead. Deadhive has a pretty terrible leg wounds. And I'm going to check in Dakotist. Make sure Dakotist is doing okay. You're aimless, but near the world's end. What if I just told you to follow Archbot? Yep, that's perfect. So we're heading to Black Scratch. We also have this Meitou longsword. Stolen from Velamon. You know, he doesn't deserve it. All right, we'll give it to Beep. Give this to Nuggles. I'm just going to drop this blade. So Beep's got double Meitou. That's quite a lot. And then, of course, we have the unused to the staff and the Mooncleaver. The Mooncleaver could go to someone in the Keepers eventually, who probably specializes in Mooncleavers, like... Oh, come on. Like either Obsebian or Knave. You look like grass pirates. Sorry, the zone was loading. Made it kind of difficult to pan there. Oh, that first guy, would you get shot? Whoa! He got shot to death. Good night. Don't envy the first guy that crossed our paths. Well, grass pirates. Maybe, given how many I've been running into, I want to, maybe I want to kill them. I don't actually think they own territory, so never mind, I take that back. I again forgot to follow Deadhive, so he's going to lag behind. We're heading to Black Scratch just to do a little bit of healing. I think I am... Who owns Black Scratch? Tech Hunters, I think? Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about Valamon and, like, who even wants him? Right? I think I'd just execute him. It's a queen, you to go do that. Now, the problem is executing. The execute button sometimes doesn't trigger the fact that the character has died. It's better to kill them in combat, but I'm not going to be back at the Ark, so it doesn't really matter to me. Oh, this isn't the, that's not the Great Library. Whoopsie. Looks like the Great Library there. I mean, come on. You can see my confusion. Hello, Great Library. I'm pretty sure I don't need any blueprints, but I will quickly scan just in case I had not picked one up. As knowledge, generalized knowledge was sort of a goal. There we go, Noble's Robe. Now I have to make sure that I'm panning my mouse across accurately while reading if the research is already known. So I've been known to skip things, but there we go. One robe, thank you. So we are crowding around the bar? Yes. And we'll go up top and do some resting. So we definitely took our licks. Got a little hurt. Luckily, Preacher's being held by Green, who does not need healing, so... I also need a repair bed at some point. But that can wait. Oh, these beds are a little bugged, aren't they? I remember now. You get stuck. And you can't move. But real beds allow you to heal mighty, mighty quick. If you thought the camp bed mod was ridiculous. Oh, someone hurt Boops. You don't hurt the mascot. Alright, we are done there. Let's do a quick food inventory and bolt inventory. So, I would say food is a little bit on the low side. I'm going to stock up before I leave. So, are you the barman? You are. Your name is Double. Alright, well I know how hungry Moral Earl can get, so I'll stack the first meals on him. Tech Hunter Shop probably has some, bolts. Probably has, yeah, ration packs is what I was going to say. They're usually good for some ration packs. Farm Shop has raw food, but that's not exactly what we're looking for. Headgear Shop. Ranger Shop. Ranger Shop will have some arrows we can stock up on. Oh, a lot of arrows. Good. Bolts, I should call them. They're not technically arrows. Okay. Well, not everyone is equally resupplied, but if anyone runs low, I can do some trades. The Great Library, been in there. Tech Hunter Bar. I wonder if that's a bar I can frequent. Or if it's just a bar for tech hunters. No, I think this is just a rest point for tech hunters, because there is no shopkeep. A White House, and I've been in that way station bar. Okay, so that's about it for this city. Moral Oral, we're going to follow you, and you are going to take us... Actually, let's pass by Brink. I think Brink should be flipped. I mean, it will be flipped. Unless I'm somehow miscalculated. Dak, how are you doing? You are perfect. No one can afford my rice. You know, my rice is very fairly priced. You guys. It's not expensive rice. It costs 89 cats. Like, that's not much. It's half the price of almost a third of the price of a rented bed. But whatever. Alright, well, we already hit up the Black Dog HQ. Everyone there is dead. So I'm planning on running the Preacher out to the Shek. I know, it's a lot of legwork. What about the Challenger raid? Is this... That could be the farm trader? I don't... The raid of the... I don't know where they are. I don't know where they depart from. It could be them. Faction. Berserkers, Challenger of the Undefeated. Yeah, that actually might be them. I don't think they go hostile until they arrive. Because they challenge you. Not interested. Go away. Okay, so we've got... a Challenger raid coming in somewhere. I just don't want to be looking away and not paying attention and have one of my craftsmen die. Because I do have some craftsmen hanging out in the front bar. Of all these guys. Now, Percival, when you're done, haul to the copper storage. I think he's been doing it. Anyway. Man, that was a big caravan that visited me. Well, so the Challenger raid is a Shek. I don't know where they're coming from. We could always try, when we hand off the Preacher, we could always try for Flying Bull again. I did say I was done trying to turn Flying Bull in, but like, we'll be in the area. It's probably the last time we'll be in the area. What's going on? Oh, Brink's just a dead city. Didn't even flip. It just died. Okay, well, that's fine. More grass pirates, I assume? Yep. Grass pirates are sort of like hungry bandits of the southeast, I guess. They're sort of factionless marauders. They're not factionless, baseless, the landless marauders. Alright, please no laser, please no... Ooh, okay. That's a laser. Right, let's get out of here. Because everybody got zapped. I wasn't really steering all that accurately. At least we got our medicine skill up. I like how little it actually seems that Moroloro got hurt. Yeah, you want a first aid crisis? Run into a Venge Laser. Okay, we're all good? Ish. Okay. If I have a laser near me, I'm going to be slowing time down because I can't afford to get zapped. Once more time, but not twice. That would be death. You could always wait till dark and these lasers go away. It's almost nighttime here. At nighttime, these lasers are not a thing anymore. I think it's night. No, it's not nighttime yet. Maybe that's a myth. I was pretty sure that's the case. I don't know. It's 11 p.m. Contract with anti-slavers have ended. Okay, sure. I don't recall signing... Yeah, I think the lasers are done. I don't recall signing said contract, but sure. Yeah, because Queen got pretty zapped pretty hard. Nuggles, you were what, protected from your dust coat? Must be. This is burning, 80% burning protection. Yep, and that would be laser protection. And then, of course, robotic stuff didn't get hurt either. It just burns the flesh. Okay, we're headed to Squin. One thing I want to check in on is Angel. How is the Gohaning? Looks great. Look at that Gohan. Here's what I'm going to do. Is ranch. Osgolo, why are you starving? Jesus Christ, Osgolo. Go over, stand by them. Glad I caught that. He damn near died. Let me check the other creatures. Because, yeah, this food store is empty. So, Arella, I'm going to have you go grab some Gohan. Bring it over. This is something, you know, maybe I can actually have, Phoenix queue up auto haul to animal feeder. Okay, he can do it. Here he goes. I don't know where he's going to get the food, though. This is what concerns me. Is he just going to take it out of this bin? Here? Probably. Oh, no, he's just sitting. Because there were supposed to be food items in there, too. But basically, we need to catch up on making food. So I've been having Leviathan to feed is a bit cumbersome. Just a bit. Little camera spinning for you all. Hope you don't get motion sick. And we're almost at Squin. One of the issues, one of the rules in this series, of course, is the no purposeful limb amputation, because prosthetic robotic limbs are more powerful than organic ones. And one of the side effects can happen if you have a ton of prosthetic limbs. Like, let's say your entire raid group runs at 40 plus miles per hour. You do run the risk of actually crashing more often, because they have to load and unload zones so often. So this is what's happening here every time I pass through. Okay, challenge of the end. They've arrived. I'm glad they announced themselves. They are in the core of the hive. They're going to get so stomped. Just because these guys aren't on deployment doesn't make them weak. Oh, look, even the, alright, the ranch, you all are on passive. Go home. They're already dead. Yeah. Them's be a big old joke. Green, you're holding the bounty, right? Yep. And this is the police station? Yep. Alright. He's not going to take him, so I'll just put him in the prison myself. Is that Bugmaster in there? No, it's Gorillo. Bugmaster, I put in Agmag, I think. I like how Gorillo's still here. Oh, Gorillo. And Preacher. Alright, well that part's done. I probably want some quick beds. Because, the laser damage. So, let's heal up. Also wouldn't hurt to find a repair. Oops, yeah, you could follow us on foot. Alright. I think we're all healed up once second chance hits 100%. Trying to think of where the closest repair bed here is. Where's the closest robotics shop? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'm headed to the Exile camp anyway. Or the Nucralia, rather. To see if Flying Bull is there. Because he continually clips through the world. He's there or not there. What are these dust bandits that are not hostile or something? What's going on over here? Yeah, they're like dust raiders that just... What, you get whooped, so you don't even want to fight? That doesn't seem like the dust bandit way. Let's hope this is not a pointless errand. I'm quite worried it will be, but we may as well check, I suppose. It's not too far out of our way. It's not looking hopeful. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Just a bunch of training dummies and a few gate guards. But maybe... What do you call me? Cannibals for? I mean, I guess some of us are blue. So you're kind of not wrong, but, like, insulting. Knock, knock. Yeah, Tis a fool's errand, I suppose. I'll check the other building, because it'd be really sad if I came all this way and he was just standing in here, but no. He's not around. Well, my bad. Well, at this point, we have only really one thing left to do. Right? Right? So let's start heading down there. You know exactly what's in store for next episode, I suppose. And maybe the episode after that, depending on how long it takes me to do it. To do the deed. To complete the goals. A little reminder what those look like. You know, I didn't exactly get a pair of each animals, but as I said, it's not a very intriguing, interesting thing to watch. Me beat up two, like, big things and throw them in a cage and say, hey, come join us, is, like, kind of meh. But the eliminate all slavers and hives. That's the big goal there. We have collected all the Meitou weapons other than the ones on our allies. Just a little reminder that the Shek Kingdom, or Queendom, it really is a Queendom, has one. They have the frag axe. And then the Crab Queen, Crab Raider, whatever you want to call it. Let me switch back to the game here, right here. The Crab Queen has another. So if we look at their factions here, Crab Raiders and the Shek Kingdom have two of those, and I do not intend to take it because that would be rude. But yeah, as far as the other goals go, I've basically collected all the lore books. I allied the Shek Kingdom, and another quest or another goal that I thought made most sense is allying the anti-slavers and allying the Flotsam Ninjas, both of which are sort of, you know, against the slavers. So as a result, here you go. You see the rebel farmers and swordsmen. They were rebels against the United Cities. And then we have the Flotsam Ninjas, who are against the treatment of basically, the Flotsam Ninjas were like women against the treatment and the misogyny of the Holy Nation. We have anti-slavers up here. That's just Tin Fist and Spring and his lovely band of misfits of anti-slavers. They don't number too many, but Tin Fist is legend. He's, you know, he punches his way through slavery. So yeah, we have basically rallied the entire world against slavery, and the Southern Hive are sort of the last bastion, the last enemy faction. There's a lot of micro-factions. I mean, if we take a look here, the Band of Bones is this micro-faction. Black Desert Ninjas, Black Dogs, they're already dead, though. Black Dragon Ninjas. I mean, all these are, like, really small factions that aren't significant. Some of them are actually dead, even though they show rep, like, we killed Canhead, or rather, we might have turned him over, but Canhead is dealt with, or, you know, Band of Bones, they're all dealt with, most of them. The big cannibal faction is dealt with as well. The Holy Nation's faction actually disappeared, which is very interesting. We didn't really bother with the swamp factions because they're thugs, but they're not slavers. So we sort of let them be. I think actually there might actually be How far up Darkfinger did I go? Because there are some named cannibals up here, but they don't hold Meitou weapons. They're not slavers. They eat people. I never really dealt with them, but that was really never a specific goal. So the Southern Hive are the only ones left that are sworn enemies that we haven't dealt with. Because the Western Hive is all dead too. Even though it says they have a revenge raid coming to me, I mean, their queen's gone. She's dead. We sat on her throne. There ain't nothing left there. Well, guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. The next episode or two is going to be the battle against the Southern Hive. And then this series will come to a close. I will be posting pretty soon for all of you viewers a poll about what new scenarios or games or whatever will be played on my channel. First, actually, I'll have a whole video explaining the process, so I guess look out for that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate all your feedback. Drop me a line if you have any, and I'll catch you next time. Adios, friends.